Hi, and welcome back to Trev's Travels by Narrowboat. You join me here today looking at the aqueducts again. These are the aqueducts on the southern part from where I'm moored at Rugby. So these, as you go south out of Rugby, we go across these aqueducts. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 here, I believe, for us to take a look at. Well, we'll see in a moment if I can't count and I've got it wrong. I was just taking it from the image I saw on the CRT website. We're starting off here, overlooking the River Avon. Yes, this is the mighty River Avon. It grows somewhat before it reaches the sea. Anyway, it's quite tranquil today. When it was all in flood here, that was going through there, touching that bridge. Anyway, let's go and take a look. We'll walk down the bank here and see what else we can see. Well, I've just walked down the slope from the canal. Canal is just up the top there. This is aqueduct number 60, or bridge number 60. They use the same numbering system along here. And this, I'm assuming, originally when it was built, was a cart track. I do like the shape of that bridge. Dip in the middle. It was built 200 odd years ago, or around 200 years ago. Built in the 1820s. I don't see a time anywhere, or date anywhere. I'm sure there is one somewhere. Well, let's have a walk through. Echoes quite a lot walking through here. We have a cobblestone floor to this tunnel. Very echoey. Here's the other side of the aqueduct. Can't see very much, can we? Let's go back up to the canal and take a little walk along and find some more aqueducts. Remember, a few weeks ago I wanted to come down here and film. There were police going through it after that scary shooting had taken part very locally. I think they were down here looking for the weapon that was used. Here we are, down at the river level now. And there we can see the river aqueduct. It's as close as I can get. All the rest is all fenced off, and it's quite noisy standing here by this weir, as you can probably hear. I have filmed this in a previous video. At that point in time, there was hardly any water running down here. Well, here we have another very small aqueduct. We have a couple of small tunnels coming through. I'm not sure if these are just drainage tunnels coming from the land the other side. Possibly. Tiny little bit of water trickling down through here. And a beautiful little robin. A bit of a bird's eye view from it now. I've clambered up above it, and we're going to climb back up to the canal from here, we hope. Well, we have bluebells starting to come up here. Hopefully they'll be out soon. But we do have already out in flower. There's some beautiful little violets here. More bluebells coming up. The camera angle probably doesn't show this, but of course we're on an embankment here again. Well, we're going to climb down some more slippery steps here. We have another aqueduct here, I believe. If I can get down in one piece. Yes, we have another aqueduct. I'm not sure what river this is. I will look it up and put a caption below later if I can find it. As it's very slippery down here, I've decided not to go below to film. I can see myself falling down, going down here, and as I'm out on my own, I have to be very careful. Fortunately, it's fenced off on the top edge here. Let's have a look at the other side, see if it's any easier to get down. No, once again, very muddy looking, very slippery. I can see where people have slipped and slip and slide all the way down there already. I don't want to be another part of that. I really don't want to go falling, tumbling down the hill here. I don't know what damage I might do to myself and not be able to make it back to civilization. I'm quite a long way from the boats. And this is the last of the aqueducts along here, I believe. I'll just go for a little bit more walking to make sure. That was what, 1, 2, 3, 4 along here. Not as impressive as the ones with the cast iron troughs at the other end, but even so, it's still all required to control the water and the water sources running underneath the canal now running over the top. I must admit, originally I thought there was 2 small aqueducts here, as there's a fence there and a fence here, but it only appears to be the one. Just the fences here obviously stop us falling down. Well, we have some more fence work here. Do we have another aqueduct? There's no way down. Was it just an embankment here? Let's see what we can see. We're looking over the top here. I think it's just the embankment I can see. And just about to see a little body of water through the trees there. When I filmed the flooding here, when I went for water a few weeks ago, that was right up to the bottom of the embankment here. Fortunately, it's all receded now, so we're back to normality. In the distance there, just about make out some boats and a crane. That is Clifton Cruisers there. So we've almost walked all the way down to Clifton Cruisers. Anyway, I think it's time to walk back. So as we walk back towards my boat, this part of the towpath is quite nice here. We have the Swanner course still here. We're walking through the dappled sunlight coming through the trees. Yes, the sun's come out. It's actually quite pleasant right now. Still very chilly today though. If you want to know what these orange blops are on the trees, well, I'm guessing when they come along cutting the trees back, they missed this one. This is the markers that they put onto the trees for the cutters to take down. This one has been left overhanging. They must have missed it. So I want to thank you all for watching. I'm going to take a slippery slidey walk back along this muddy towpath, hopefully not falling over. I want to thank all my Patreons and PayPal supporters. Your help is very, very much appreciated. And anybody else would like to join and come along, You're always welcome. Well, that just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.